Your medicine cabinet has a product that professional detailers, mechanics, and body shop technicians use daily. Not for its original purpose. For yours. Rubbing alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, has one property that no other car cleaning product shares. It dissolves oils, grease, residue, and contamination and then completely disappears. No residue. No secondary cleaning step. No trace of itself left behind. That property makes it the right tool for a specific set of car problems where anything that lingers makes the situation worse. $1 at any pharmacy. 2 concentrations worth knowing: 70% for disinfection and gentler surfaces. The water content helps it penetrate. 91% for stronger solvent work, resins, adhesives, stubborn contamination. Where the difference matters, this video will tell you. Here are 10 things rubbing alcohol does for your car that no one in the automotive product aisle will ever put on a label. Trick 11. Hard water spots on painted panels. Water spots on the hood and roof that survived 3 washes. Mineral deposits from hard tap water bonded to the clear coat as the water evaporated. Water-based cleaners can't break that bond. Mix 70% IPA 1:1 with water. Apply to a microfiber cloth. Work across the panel in straight overlapping passes. The alcohol breaks down the mineral film and lifts it. The solution evaporates clean. Here's the revelation. IPA removes wax and sealant from every area it contacts. After treating spots on paint, apply fresh wax to the treated section. That 1:1 dilution on painted panels is not optional. Straight 91% applied and left on clear coat can dull that area. Trick 10. Touch-up paint surface prep. Paint chip on the hood. Color is matched. The application will fail, not because of the paint, but because of what's under it. Touch-up over a waxed or silicone-contaminated surface bonds to the contamination layer. When that layer releases under heat, the touch-up peels with it. Dampen a cotton swab with 70% IPA. Clean the chip and a 1 cm perimeter. 30 seconds for evaporation. Apply touch-up immediately. The paint bonds to clean primer, not the contamination on top of it. Here's the revelation. This step is listed as optional on most professional touch-up kits. It is not optional. It's the single variable separating a touch-up still there in 2 years from one lifting by summer. Trick 9. Silicone overspray on glass and paint. Tire dressing, trim conditioners, and rubber protectants mist silicone onto every surface nearby. Standard glass cleaner moves silicone around. It doesn't remove it. IPA is miscible with silicone compounds. It dissolves and lifts them. 70% on a microfiber for glass. Diluted 1:1 on paint. The silicone film is genuinely gone, not just redistributed. Here's the revelation. Wipers that skip on an otherwise clean dry windshield are responding to silicone film, not a worn blade. An IPA wipe on the windshield exterior followed by a clean water rinse frequently solves a skipping problem that a new set of blades didn't fix. Trick 8. Chrome look plastic trim. Most decorative chrome accents on modern vehicles are not actual chrome, they're vacuum metallized plastic. Treatments appropriate for real chrome can damage the metallic film on plastic chrome look trim. 70% IPA on a microfiber cleans it safely. Removes road contamination, spray wax overspray, and accumulated grease that makes trim look dirty regardless of how often the car is washed. Here's the revelation. Some chrome look trim has a clear protective coating. On these surfaces, extended IPA contact can cloud that coating. Wipe and move. The cleaning happens in the pass. The risk is in the dwell. Trick 7. Phone mount adhesive on textured dashboard plastic. Phone mount removed after months. Rubbery adhesive residue is embedded in the texture of the dashboard plastic. Standard removers pool in texture grooves and leave their own residue. 2 steps. First, cotton swab with IPA worked onto the residue for 30 seconds. The alcohol softens the adhesive. Second, flat plastic card at a low angle, short strokes. The adhesive lifts from the texture peaks. IPA evaporates. Clean texture. Here's the revelation. This works on any rubbery adhesive on textured interior plastic, dash cam brackets, vent clip air fresheners, aftermarket trim tape. Cotton swab plus plastic card handles all of them. Trick 6. Vinyl wrap and decal surface preparation. Vinyl that lifts at the edges within weeks failed because of what was on the surface when it went down. Professional vinyl installers use one product in the final prep step, IPA. Not water. Not glass cleaner. Water doesn't remove silicone. Other cleaners leave trace surfactants. IPA leaves nothing. Timing is specific, immediately before the vinyl goes down. Every minute after allows contamination and hand oils to resettle. Here's the revelation. The edges are the first failure point. An IPA wipe across the full panel plus a careful edge wipe along the perimeter takes 30 seconds. That's the difference between vinyl staying down for years and peeling at the corners. Trick 5. Rubber pedal surface cleaning. Brake and gas pedals accumulate shoe contamination, road grime, and skin oils over years. On a dry day, it's cosmetic. On a wet day, it reduces friction between shoe and pedal when braking response needs to be precise. IPA is correct here for the property that defines everything in this video: zero residue after evaporation. Any other product leaving trace on a pedal replaces one problem with another. Apply to a cloth, never directly to the pedal. Confirm full evaporation before moving the vehicle. Trick 4. Adhesive residue from hood deflectors and pin striping. A bug deflector or hood shield was removed. The double-sided tape left adhesive residue across the leading edge of the hood. Common adhesive removers leave an oily surface that requires its own cleaning step. IPA removes the adhesive and requires nothing after it. 91% concentration. Dampen a cloth and press it against the residue. 45 seconds of contact. Work a flat plastic card under the softened adhesive with short strokes. It lifts in pieces or sections. One final IPA wipe on the cleared area. 30 seconds for full evaporation. Ready to wax. No secondary step. Trick 3. Engine sensor connector pin cleaning. Sensor and module connector pins inside a sealed housing develop an oxidation film from years of heat cycles. This raises electrical resistance at the connection. On O2 sensors, MAP sensors, and TPS, elevated resistance produces incorrect readings, performance issues, and fault codes. Cotton swab with IPA across the pin contacts. IPA evaporates completely before the connector closes. No residue. No short circuit risk. Here's the revelation. Fault codes that return after sensor replacement are frequently caused by oxidized pins in the connector left unchanged. A new sensor reading through a corroded connector produces the same bad signal as the sensor it replaced. Clean the pins. That's the step that makes the replacement work. Trick 2. Tire dressing overspray on painted brake calipers. After dressing the tires, silicone-based tire shine lands on the painted caliper surface. It looks like an incomplete detailing job. More importantly, silicone near the pad and rotor interaction zone is worth removing. 70% IPA on a cloth across the painted caliper body removes the tire dressing completely. One boundary that applies without exception. The cloth contacts the painted caliper body only. Not the brake pad face. Not the rotor friction surface. Not the pad backing plate. Those surfaces have their own protocol. Caliper painted surface only. Here's the revelation. Caliper paint cleaned with IPA after each tire treatment stays looking sharp far longer than calipers that accumulate product over months. Fresh overspray wipes off in 30 seconds. The same overspray baked on under braking heat is significantly harder to remove. Trick 1. Transport and auction markings on paint. Used vehicles from auctions and new vehicles arriving from port transport frequently carry grease pencil or paint marker markings on body panels, VIN confirmation codes, inspection notes, auction bidding marks. These grease-based marks sit on top of the clear coat without penetrating it. 91% isopropyl alcohol on a soft microfiber cloth. Press the cloth against the marking. 30 seconds. Wipe. The marking dissolves and comes away with the cloth. For marks that have been through heat cycles and partially hardened, leave the cloth on the mark for a full minute before wiping. 2 applications handle anything that remains. Follow with wax on any painted panel where IPA was used. Here's the revelation. A vehicle with visible marking residue appears to have cosmetic problems it doesn't actually have. Removing them before a resale or trade-in costs 30 seconds per panel. The visual difference affects perceived condition in a way that's completely disproportionate to the actual effort involved. $1. 17 applications. The automotive cleaning product industry sells individual solutions for brake prep, adhesive removal, surface decontamination, glass cleaning, and half a dozen other jobs that isopropyl alcohol handles with a single property none of those products can replicate, leaving nothing behind. If this video gave you at least one thing you're trying this week, hit the like button and subscribe. There's more of this on the channel, the products and the knowledge that were always there and never in the marketing. Click the next video. You won't regret it.